Now, in the last episode, I showed you around the new island. I made the spear gun. Where is it? There we go, the spear gun. Badass thing. We cleared the island of snakes and pigs and boars, sorry. And yeah, that was about it. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. I hope you're all enjoying the series. I mean, I am. And yeah, I mean, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I play gameplay walkthroughs of all of the new games, as well as giveaways on the new games. I do occasional indie games such as this. Survival games seem to be something that people enjoy watching me play, so after this I'm going to try out other survival games and just, have a general muck around and just see what people enjoy. But yeah, welcome, and everybody who's a returning viewer, thank you for keeping up the support. I'm going to take the usual 10 or so seconds to just say there is a Patreon for the account now, just to help it grow and maintain itself on YouTube, as the channel is not monetized and it's very hard to keep a channel running, especially with what my channel does with the giveaways and such. So if anybody's interested, it is in the comments, no, not the comments, the description, and or you can, it's really small pledges, like $1 or something. It is a monthly charge if you're unfamiliar with Patreon, but all you have to do to stop that, so it's a one-time one, is cancel it afterwards. That's if you don't want to do the monthly pledges. But anyway, we do have a patron. They're on the legendary tier at the moment, which is $5 a month. Thank you to Spark75X. You've also been keeping the comment section alive with your amazing tips. I mean, you've been keeping me alive with all of your amazing tips as well. I mean, I would be struggling if it weren't for you telling me to be farming 3 PPs at once. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you're all staying fantastic and staying safe in this crazy-ass world that we're living in at the moment. I keep saying it, the world's going to hell, but gaming is good at the moment. So we're keeping it, living it large, all that type of stuff. Okay. So, what we need is a lashing, a stick, and 2 stone. I think I've got a lashing. I hope I have. Really bloody hope I have. No, I'm too short. Okay. But yeah. Well, yeah, these videos have been hitting some of the highest views I've actually ever seen on my channel, and they are very consistent. I mean, my highest ever viewed video as of last checking was, I think, 600 views or something, and it was a review I did of Final Fantasy 15. Well, I mean, it wasn't really a review, it was just a general look at the game in its current state, because it really didn't get a lot of love when it first dropped, and I think that, yes, I'm not in any way condoning DLC fixing games, but they fixed it through the form of DLCs, and I essentially just wanted to show people what the game was like now that it's had its run. That, and it is now free on Xbox on the Game Pass, so I mean, you can't really hate on free. But yeah, you guys are keeping these videos very consistent, and oh god, yeah, I forgot about that. I'm gonna wanna do it this way. So yeah, I mean, let's eat this, see what it does. I mean, it's gonna be a waste, but I mean, let's just do it so that we don't have to. We'll do that as well. No, wrong thing. But yeah, you guys are keeping these videos consistent, and I really appreciate it. If anybody knows any friends or family that might enjoy the channel, I mean, please feel free to share the videos. I mean, it's not mandatory or anything, but I mean, it would go a long way to help. I do want to try and get this channel monetized, hopefully before Christmas. And I have said that if I do get it monetized before Christmas, I will do a giveaway for one of the new consoles that may be restricted to the UK. It may not be. It just depends on what's available and what I can do. I'm also looking to maybe do some charity work throughout the year, as I've seen a lot of charities that kind of hit me on a personal note as for gaming and it being my escape from struggling with socializing and life and stuff. So if that's anything you'd be interested to see, feel free to stick around. Anyway, what I think we might do this episode is go and have a look over at that island. I think we've been to it before, but you can never visit enough island. And it's to the southwest, so it'll just be a northeast straight sail home. You know what, yeah, screw it, let's do it. I was actually gonna upgrade the raft, wasn't I? Yeah, alright, so what is it? Duct tape, engine, battery thing. You know what, let's do that. let's do that real quick. Let's sleep first. Oh, okay, it's still setting. What I might do is move the rudder over and have the engine one there, or we have knock the center. You know what, let's go and plan it together, because that'd be awesome. Oh, get stuck, nice. So what I'm thinking of doing is either, oh, I mean that didn't go very well. Is either knock the rudder out and put the engine one there, or knock this out, connect two more and put the electric one here. But I'm not sure at the moment. Not sure at all. I feel like knocking this one out would be better, because at the moment I was using this for storage, but you know, it's not really something that's major necessary right now. We'll tackle it when we come to it. How I like to handle things with this series, and it constantly throwing stuff at me. So we'll upgrade the boat, and then we'll go and explore an island. How's that sound? Okay, so what is it I needed? I needed a hammer for starters. Driftwood, see what I mean? Driftwood, you need 14 bits of wood for that. We need 5 boys. Okay, we need duct tape, engine part, weird little elbow looking engine part, and okay, let's have a look. So we need, I think it's one of those, one of those, one of those. What are we holding that's taking up so much? No, there wasn't lag there or anything, by the way. That was just me genuinely getting lost in thought for a moment. If I take out the hammer, it'll take me straight to the building menu, I believe. Yeah, there you go. An engine and a duct tape. Engine and duct tape. Duct tape, I guess. See, now, I feel like I'm going to break this and I'm not going to be able to collect it again. Yeah, I'm going to miss. I'm going to like have to work around maybe extending the pier. Can I... No. Okay, no, that's gonna... Can I like... Is this to crouch? What one's to crouch? I don't know. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do, which I don't want to do, but... oh, no. Is go, bam. This. And there's a lashing here, okay. What I'm gonna have to do is go offshore, drop some things, muck about. This, and the cloth. Oh, and I'm crouching for some reason. There we go. A stone axe is probably also blocking it. One. Okay, A to climb. I thought that was like A to break or something. I was going to be like, you're telling me I could have just done that? Man, sorry for my constant throat clearing. I just couldn't just tell that my voice has gone weird. So I'm like, ugh, fix it. Wow, upgrading the boat. This is something I didn't really think about doing for a long time. And would you look at that? Just like that. We got it automated now, guys. Ooh, nearly. It's to keep you on your toes, to make sure that you are watching the video. Rudder needs 2 sticks, a lashing and a cloth. I didn't mean to pick that up. 2 sticks, so I need another stick. There we go, because I'd rather have both options available, just in case, you know what I mean? Potatoes are going to be something that we're going to like mass farm after this. Rudder. Oh, can you not have both? Yeah, just keep looking around and it'll occasionally go blue. There we go. Man. I never would have thought that we would have got the automatic engine. Well, I mean, it's not automatic, you still have to control it, but it's better than what we got. So, yeah, I mean, as for water, we're like not got any left. These things are growing fine. I would love to get another PP because I am dying. Speaking of, we'll save before we go. This isn't like an Iron Man challenge run. I do have extra lives on. But I will do like a randomly generated world and no extra lives at some point. So it was... what was it? So that's... southwest, we're northeast, okay. Time to see whether the boat's gonna like behave or not, because it's been janky as hell ever since I cut this bit in the middle to put loot in, essentially. Like I put all my chests in that center bit. If you want to see pictures of that, you can see them on my Facebook. Because I put on like a progression picture thing on my Facebook when I was doing it all, so yeah, that's like your best bet for random stuff that I've done. Is it just me, or does the turning circle on this boat just not exist anymore? That dotted line there looks like it's the end of like the actual world or something. Which worries me, because normally at the end of the world there's like a boss or something. Can we please hurry up and turn? Right. I feel like I'm not turning at all. Which is why I built that, because like the boat has become so slow and unbearable. I was thinking maybe 2 sails might increase how fast it moves. But that would be how fast it moves, not how fast it turns, you know? I'm also thinking it is because the whole raft keeps trying to sink to the height of the driftwood ones instead of the buoy ones, so it's something I've got to look into. A raft building like 101. Could just be something I'm imagining, but anyway, like, how's everybody doing? How is this crazy quarantine treating you all? Man, it's very hard to miss our island now with our big boat friend in the background. So yeah, how is quarantine treating everybody? I mean, it's not great, obviously, but I'm always interested. I always want to know more about you guys. Like, what games are you playing right now? What is it you're currently enjoying the most of the series and all that type of stuff? I'm sorry, but like the person that our character seemed to be, like some sort of president or something, would just not know how to make a boat motor from scratch. I really struggle to believe it. We'll just say, you know, yeah, we'll build a boat. Completely from scratch. I mean, the raft, yeah, I could probably make one of these myself. Just make like what we've done here, make a net to hold all the buoys in, and then strap the net to the bottom of the panels through like the loops and holes. Bam, you got yourself a boat. See, to me, this doesn't even look like it turns all the way. Oh. Okay, I thought that was the boat playing up there. You never know. Like, you never know. You never know. I mean, when I lost those chests, they were all in here. Like, I had them lying flat instead of lying out. And the boat literally just exploded into the air. And then the chests, I managed to salvage one of them, but I lost the other 3. Dark day indeed. I think I can use this center storage compartment for trunks as well, like tree trunks, so that's good. I would love to go in there. I want to find more buoys. Well, I'm definitely not going to be exploring there because I've just had a shark. There it is. Look at him. What a dick. That's a great white as well. No, it's not. It's a tiger, I think. I don't know. I can't tell. I keep wishing I could tell, but believe me, I can't. I am not a marine biologist. I just know that great whites have a white belly, and that's about it. So what is it we came here for? Fibrous stuff. And you know what, while we're at it, we'll drop you, make sure that you're clear, yes. The keen eye will realise that I did have more than one loot chest before this. Yeah, that's that went out the window after losing like 3 chests. I didn't have the luxury of loot chests as much, but we still got a few, so you know, can't complain too much. We're just like, this is the thing, we're really low on fibrous plants over there, so I have to like venture out more, which is something that we didn't really have to do on the last one. But then again, in the last island we didn't have like 50 farms going at once, so you know, I kind of, the means outweigh the few, or whatever. I don't know, there's like a saying, there's a famous saying somewhere that directly relates to this situation, this famous saying being one that I'm not familiar with, so the benefits outweigh the negatives, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Bigger island, more space to build, closer to the end game, closer to a lot of bigger islands as well, because to really get anything from our previous island we had to travel like ages, so you know, it just wasn't worth it. We spent so long travelling that by the time we get to a decent island, it's nighttime. And you know, you guys have seen plenty of episodes when it's nighttime. You can barely see a damn thing. I mean, you guys can. Well, can't, sorry, but I can. And that's the thing. Like, you guys are the more important ones to be watching the series. Are you okay, dude? That shark is nearby. It's doing the boss music still. There he is. I kind of want to try and kill it, but I just know I don't have the resources to do so. There's a, look at him, man, like, just, I hate the way that they circle you. It makes me feel so uneasy. There could be like an audio cut coming up, by the way. I think I just had my baby sister wake up, so so yeah, there might be like an audio cut and it just be the gameplay for a bit. We'll just see. We'll see how it goes. Man, it's been so fun doing this. That's another thing as well. This island doesn't have a lot of rocks. The one that we're at the moment. It's not got a lot of anything really. Health is slowly chunking, like definitely. Refined. There we go. Okay, so what are we putting in the loot? Rocks. Oh, did not mean to do that. So yeah, rocks. I mean, if we take over 12 rocks with us, what can go wrong? Like, and then you've got the other chest, which is gonna let me drop it. Leather, a naming thing, another label maker. I mean, don't really think we need it, but like the hoarder in me is coming out. 2 inventory slots. I mean, 1 if you count that. See what I mean? See how much that rocked? I just don't trust it. I feel like it's gonna flip over again. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Stand still, stand still, stand still. Ah. I'm probably dealing with them the wrong way, but I found if I stand still, they're less likely to see me. or like me accidentally stand on one of them. Oh man, the amount of times that's happened. Oh my god. I really wish that I did record me moving island and just like sped it up so you could see the like 4 in-game days that it took me. Because the amount of deaths that I had, like the amount of stupid ways that I died as well. I see you, I see you, I see you. 22. I think these can stack up to 24, I think. See what I mean? Why did our yucca plants have to glitch into the damn wall? Like, 24 is the stack. We've got a max. What else was it I needed? Not really anything else, I guess. Wait, what's it look like? Okay, so we got 8 fibrous leaves from our little expedition. Boys, I came here for boys, but those aren't a guaranteed drop, and I want to get more spear gun ammo before I go tackling sharks. Look, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. The music stopped. Look, he's coming. Look, the music stopped. He'll be here soon enough. You know what? We'll start moving. He'll be there. Like a damn plague, these sharks. I'm just waiting. I swear sometimes they just spawn in randomly behind you as well. Like I definitely had one just spawn in randomly behind me the once. Like, it was actually the one what I died to. The music stopped and then just suddenly there was a shark behind me, even though I just swam there and there was nothing. Which, I mean, if that's the way that the game works, then I wouldn't blame them, because having to have sharks pre-rendered everywhere, like, ready to ambush you, would be, like, a pain in the ass. But having it so, like, I don't know, every couple of minutes it'd be, like, set great white location or something, and then a relative to player location. See, I'm like, this is the thing, like, when it comes to me breaking down a game, or playing through a game, I try my hardest to always point out like something good that the game has, because granted I've only done like a college course on the game's development and all of the things that make it up, but I can appreciate the amount of work. Like just this here, this corrugated metal, would probably have took me about 4 hours to model and then texture and then render to ensure that the lighting and everything works on it. Like this engine, don't even get me started. The amount of time that this would have took for me at my level now is about 2 days to model it. And then you've got the texturing on top of that, the lighting, the rendering. You know, the amount of work that goes into a game is ridiculous. Like, and it wasn't even like we were using really terrible software. We were using Unreal and Maya. You know, there's a lot more that goes into making a game than people think, which is why when I do come to breaking down a game, I try my hardest to look for benefits. Like, what did the game do well? And, like, I try to take into consideration the amount of time and effort that somebody put into it. Because, like it or not, you're not going to make everybody happy. Oh no, it's doing that menu thing again. You're not going to make everyone happy. By no means are you. No way is a game going to be perfect. But it wouldn't be great for you to have your entire like life's work, or like a whole 6 months of your life's work just torn to shreds because somebody didn't like it. Which is why when this game came out, I said that people have got to stop reviewing it as bad as they are. Because this game, like, it came out 5 years ago on PC, and then on Xbox it came out like I want to say like a month ago now. But it came out, and Microsoft were advertising it, and then because of the community unrest about it being like unfinished or whatever, it got like a lot of crap. And now Microsoft are no longer advertising it. So, like I said in a video, like, it's got to stop being ripped to shreds just because it's an indie game and there's bugs. Now, like, people are willing to support the new COD releases the day that they come out, even though there's more bugs in them than there was in this. Like, and if anything, it wasn't the developer's fault. Most of the bugs were caused because the old version of the Xbox can't handle this game. Like, that's not a developer thing, that's a Microsoft thing, because for some reason they did tiered bloody console releases, you know? Like, they're trying all that they can over there making this game, and then you just got people like ripping them a new one over it. Like, which is, it's just not nice, you know what I mean? Like, take into consideration the amount of time and effort that people put making these titles for you before you go ripping them a new one. Like, another one that really annoyed me was so Death Stranding. Death Stranding was a really amazing game. Like, I didn't have the privilege of playing through it. And you see what I said there? You notice what I said there? The privilege of playing through it? Because games are privileges. People don't have to be making these things, but they do for you to enjoy. So, you know, cut them some slack for starters. But anyway, like, back to it. Death Stranding was a game that proved you didn't need, like, flashy gunfights or explosions or, you know, all the normal tropes of genres, like, to make a successful game. And it really was something just out of this world. Like, if you ask me, someone who watched it, bear in mind, I watched somebody play through it, so there was lots of moments where I was sat there like, no, you're doing this, like, you're doing this wrong, man, like, this isn't how the game's supposed to be played. But, like, you know, anyway, like, and that's another thing, it also proved that you didn't need proper multiplayer to interact with one another and to appreciate one another, I guess, because with Death Stranding, you could interact with people's worlds by building something, and, like, people could like it, and you could... It essentially was a game that was good for people like me, people that struggle with interacting socially, because I think even Hideo Kojima himself, one of the devs behind it, was like, it's a game that he made to help him cope with his social awkwardness and stuff. But if you look at it, you could do all of this. You could interact with people's worlds, you could leave likes, you could positively reinforce one another. There was no dislikes, and yes, obviously in life you're not always going to get likes and stuff, you know, but there was no negativity in it. And yes, the story was long, but that's the thing, like, the story was so full of twists and turns and everything. And I saw a review on it, and somebody got, like, the bad ending or something, and they were ripping the actual crap out of the game, saying, like, oh my god, it's the worst game ever, the ending should have been here because the end that I got was horrible, I did not like the end. And I was like, that's on you, you know what I mean? Like, you're the one that got that bad ending. Like, you're the one that didn't put the effort in to properly follow the story and, you know, think about the consequences and actions you were making. That's not the game's fault. And then you look at how long, like, of a project that Death Stranding would have been, and you just think to yourself, like, you know, wow, they actually went through all that time and effort to make this game. And the reviews for it were awful. You know, people were tossing Hideo and his studio on the fire type of thing because they didn't like it. And it was just, it really took me by surprise because, again, I watched it, I didn't have the privilege of playing it, and I wish I did. I have a computer, but I don't have a computer that can run Death Stranding, because now it is out on PC, and I could not believe my eyes reading some of the reviews that some people had put, because I was just sat there thinking, like, this is your problem. Like, you got that bad ending. I'm not going to sit here and constantly bitch, don't worry. Like, I know I've done a few episodes. That's the thing. Like, these games, people put their heart and soul into them. I think sometimes people just expect a bit too much out of people, you know? Just a bit too much, because these games, you know, we don't have to be getting them. You know, we get them, and we should be appreciative of the fact that we get them. Yeah, I whispered there because you know I'll get tossed to the hounds. If this channel ever gets big, just watch the amount of videos that people make. Oh, small YouTuber, or YouTuber mocks this, YouTuber takes the piss out of this. But that's the thing, another thing, I don't think most game critics are actually qualified to be game critics. Like, I'm not saying that they should have to spend time in the industry or go through courses to learn the fundamentals of making a game, but I'm saying that that's what I think. Because believe me, if that's what they had to do, they would not anywhere near rip into developers as much as they do. Like, nowhere near. They would learn to appreciate what they've got and understand why some things slip through. Like one of my case studies was some one-man studio made a game on Unreal Engine that just, wow, you know, one of those games where you look at it and go, someone did this, you know what I mean? And like, it was just so ridiculous the amount of effort that he put into this. And yeah, it was just like, I was blown away. And then I saw the same game that we had done a case study on in the Xbox gameplay reveal, and I was just like, dude, this guy made it big, like the amount of effort that he went through to make that game. Because I think the case study we had was he made like 3 missions or something and released it to be public demoed, and honestly, like the sheer amount of badass that this guy was for making a game like the way that he did, oh my god, like I mean, I'm in love with the gaming industry as it is, but just wow, the amount of time that he must have put into this game was just like, wow. You know, like, he really was something cool. That's the thing though, like a lot of these good titles get slipped under the rug because people give them like a bad shout to begin with, and it just really hurts. Like I can't imagine being somebody who made this game and then like some small YouTuber's just like, oh yeah, this game's crap, or someone reviews the game, oh this game's crap, and then boom, your whole life just over. But yeah, anyway, that's like my little mini rant over, I guess. These videos always take a weird turn, but that's the thing, like it just goes to show they're not scripted, and there's only ever been one scripted video on this channel, and that was the NHS Heroes, like the YouTubers for NHS Heroes. I found out about that cause on the day I shot that video. I found out about the cause and was like, hey, only vloggers, viners, and beauty YouTubers are doing this. Like, it's for a good cause. Let me at least try and put my small voice out into the gaming community and see if I can get anybody to help. Did I? I think I had 1 person or 2 people donate from my video, but without that video, those people in the gaming like part of YouTube wouldn't have even heard of the cause. So I was like, you know what, that's a win. But it was scripted because I was panicking. Like this huge YouTuber was doing this charity event, and I was taking part in it essentially in my own little way. and I was just like, God, I don't want to get this wrong. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I want to make sure I cover everything. Which I did. I'm proud to say that I did. Did it take a lot? Yes, it did. It was a very difficult thing to do because, like, you know, the NHS is only something that's really in the UK. So, like, a lot of American viewers didn't understand, and obviously, I think at the moment my statistics show me that I did not mean to break that. Oh, are you kidding me? Please tell me there's like another one here. But yeah, I just like, yeah, I panicked because I was like, this video is going to be awful if I don't touch on all the parts, and people are just going to think that I'm trying to jump onto the fad. And that's the thing. That's something that I don't think a lot of people will understand about me, is I don't do that type of crap. Like, I'd like to consider myself to be a rather genuine person, and if I think a cause is good, you bet your ass I'm going to give my all to that cause kind of thing. Which is why I was, again, tossing around the idea of being like, hey, you know, I know a few charities that are helping kids that went through similar things that I went through, and if I can do some videos for them, that'd be awesome. I mean, if I was monetized, it would make it so much easier to do charity videos and stuff. And I believe me, the amount of charity videos I want to do, but I look at my channel and I'm like, yeah, I'm not at that tier yet. I mean, I wish. That's the thing as well, like, people always go to me like, what are you going to do if your YouTube channel does hit success? And I always think like, oh man, I would do this for my mom, like, I'd help so-and-so with their rent or whatever, like, I don't really know what I'd do for myself, like, and again, I always think of like, oh, I'd do a giveaway for these guys, and I just never sit there and actually go, I do this for myself, you know what I mean? Which is just weird. Like, I don't know what it means or what it is, but like, I guess that's how I was raised. Like, my uncle had a lot of input on how I grew as a person, and like, I know he's a very selfless person himself, and maybe that's what came into it a little bit, you know. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just the way it is. But yeah, I mean, you guys are supporting me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Add mash. Okay, so we've done a lot this episode. I feel like I could have done a better screenshot for the last episode. But yeah, anyway, I mean, I'm probably going to end the video here because I end up overrunning. I end up getting lost on a rant. So thank you all for watching. I hope you're all enjoying the series as much as I am. It really does mean the world to me to be able to do this. You guys are badass for being able to make me do this. So yeah, I mean, I want a better shot of the boat, but I guess that's gonna do. There we go. That's the screenshot for the episode. But no, for real, you guys are amazing for making this possible. It's my dream coming true. I've had this dream since I was like 13, maybe even before that. I used to make videos on a very old account with my friends, just walking my dog and stuff. So that channel's actually, well, it was monetized before the new rules came in, but because I was underage, I couldn't sign the contract. But yeah, you guys are great. I mean, I really can't thank you all enough. I know my family appreciates you all. I do too. Once again, thank you to the Patreons as well that we have. Spark75x. You know, you've been amazing leaving comments. You know, you've really boosted my confidence as a person. You've really helped me out, and I could never put into words just how much I appreciate the fact that you went above and beyond to even, you know, to donate. I mean, I put the donation things like $1, $3, I think, and then like a $5 one, and I was always like just thinking, yeah, the $1 one, somebody might donate $1, that's great. Never would I have expected someone to go and look at those tiers and go, you know what, no, you deserve $5, so thank you. It really does mean the world to me. It really does, and it means that this channel can use that money to put towards better equipment, to put towards better advertisements, so the channel can grow as well as the community, because that's what this is about, building a community of other misfits and other gamers and stuff, where we can all just kind of sit there, enjoy games, and so that people who can't afford games can get the entrances into giveaways, they can watch the games, because me as a kid, I couldn't afford all the new games, so I was watching them on YouTube, and that really helped take me out of some really bad places in life. So, you know, if I can do that for someone, then I've already won as far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm not going to chew your ear off with this. Thank you to you all. You all mean the world to me. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next episode. So, bye-bye.